Morning guys, it's a little bit breezy at down here in the village, so I've just popped down by the river where it's a little bit more sheltered. I popped into work for a little bit. Sunday, it's day 25 of the lockdown, Sunday morning, and I thought I'd pop down and just get a bit of bacon cut because been still getting plenty of orders coming in, so I thought I'd get those ready. If I get those ready today, I can get them off shipped first thing in the morning. Hopefully they'll receive them then Tuesday morning. Well, they will do. So I'm just down here by the river. I don't know if you can see. A few ducks down there. Some behind me. Kia ora and good afternoon. It's now about 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm shattered. I've done all the garden, well, done as much gardening as I'm going to do today. Got a few more jobs done. I should turn over one of the big veggie beds. Finished that one. Got stuck into the flax, trimming that back, and various other jobs. A few little jobs, and got a nice little bonfire ready to go when we can have a fire. We can't at the moment. But there's two paddocks with some nice big piles of scrappy bits from the garden. I can have a burn off later. I ended up staying down at the shop for 3 hours. It took me a bit longer than I thought, but got everything done, got everything cut and packed that I need to get cut and packed, ready for all the deliveries tomorrow. And another one's just come through, so I've got half a dozen to get out tomorrow. And that reminds me, I'll have to get on the website and put streaky bacon sold out, because I've got only streaky now till Friday. So good news is it'll be a short day tomorrow. All the pork that's down at the moment, waiting to be dry cured, won't be ready till Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. So tomorrow I've just got to go down there and pack those orders, get them off to the courier, then back home. I'll be back home before 10 o'clock. Fantastic, get stuck into the garden again. So I hope you all had a great Sunday. I think, I can't remember the figures today, was it 9? Yeah, there's hardly anything happening now. The R0 is so low now, the contagion factor is so low now. And by going back to level 3 and introducing a little bit of work, we can keep on top of it. So if that R0, that contagion value doesn't take off, it should be good. And but the way they're talking, it's like we're going to have restrictions and instructions for probably a long time to come yet, aren't we? It's sounding like distancing, obviously be no crowds, no concerts, no crowds at the footy. It's going to be a very different 2020. It's going to be very strange, but all things in time. I'll talk to you quickly just now. The research now, because there's tons of data coming out now as all these countries do their research. The fatality rate is a lot lower than they thought. So it's roundabout, not much different than the common influenza. Common influenza is around about 0.3%, 0.4 per population. It's got to have per population, isn't it? There are countries now coming out with data. The Netherlands data comes out showing that the population death rate for COVID is 0.66, which is not much more. There's another country who's come out with 0.44. So, because the more testing they've done, the more accurate the data they can get. So, case fatality ratio or something like that, CFR. So, this is all good news. This is all good news. So some of the scaring stuff that we've all been hearing from around the world is probably a little bit overblown somewhat, Obviously it's this peak of the curve that is the big worry, isn't it? You know, when the hospitals just can't cope. But yeah, there's a huge amount of people who never show symptoms, which is weird. Huge amount. You know, we're talking like 70% who don't even get that crook, just have a mild fever, mild flu, and some no symptoms at all. So it's a very strange virus, this one. Very unusual. But, not criticising or creating any conspiracies, but that is good news. That's going to be good news. There's a bit of cloud coming over, the wind's getting up, a bit of grey cloud, might get a shower or two. So I'm going to say have a great rest of your Sunday. I've got the lamb chops in the oven cooking nice and slowly. The smell in the kitchen's gorgeous. I'll go and start prepping the veggies and the potatoes now. You have a cracking Sunday. I'm going to have a cracking Monday because it's going to be a short one. I'll be finished really early, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Catch ya.